Guys, let's cut through the noise. Most of you are out here sweating bullets, thinking you need a fat wallet stuffed with cash, a chiseled jawline that could cut glass, or some slick pickup line you rehearsed in the mirror to win a woman over. But what if I told you you've been barking up the wrong tree this whole time? The real secret to attraction isn't dangling from your bank account or staring back at you in the gym selfie. It's buried deep in her head. Hidden psychological triggers, little weaknesses she doesn't even know she's got, are the golden keys to unlocking her interest and keeping her hooked. And today, I'm not just giving you a peek. I'm handing you the whole playbook. 10 mind-blowing secrets that'll flip the script on how you approach women forever. Buckle up, because this is about to change your game from amateur hour to pro league. Now, before we dive in, let's get one thing straight. Women aren't some alien species beaming down from Mars with a rulebook written in code. They're human, just like us, but they're wired a little differently, driven by emotions, instincts, and desires that bubble up from their subconscious, stuff they can't always put into words. The problem? Most guys stumble around blindfolded, swinging at the piñata of attraction without even knowing where the candy's hiding. They think it's all about flexing wealth or flashing charm, but they're missing the real juice, the psychological edge that turns a maybe into a hell yes. So, let's rip off that blindfold and get into these 10 hidden female weaknesses, starting with the first one that's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. 1. The craving for emotional certainty. Women are emotional powerhouses. Don't get twisted. That doesn't mean they're chaotic or unhinged. It just means their feelings steer the ship more than ours do. And their biggest, sneakiest weakness? They crave emotional certainty like we crave a cold beer after a long day. She's not just hunting for sparks, passion, or some roller coaster fling. Those are nice, sure, but what she really wants is a rock, a guy who's steady as hell when the storm clouds roll in. Picture this, a dude who's moody, clingy, or loses his cool over every little hiccup. Maybe he's whining about his boss or freaking out because she didn't text back in 5 minutes. That's an instant turnoff. Why? Because it screams weakness, and she's not signing up to be your emotional babysitter. She wants a safe haven, a man who's got his shit together when hers falls apart. So, here's how you play it. Be the calm in her chaos. She's upset, ranting about her day. You're cool as ice, listening without flipping out. Life throws a curveball, job stress, flat tire, whatever. You don't flinch, you handle it. Stoic confidence isn't just sexy, it's magnetic. It's like a gravitational pull she can't resist. I knew a guy, let's call him Mike. He was dating this fiery girl who'd lose it over the smallest things. One day, she's yelling about a parking ticket, and Mike just leans back, smirks, and says, "Babe, it's $20, we've got this." She stopped dead, stared at him, and later told him it was the hottest thing he'd ever done. That's the power of emotional certainty. She'll be drawn to you like a moth to a flame, and half the time, she won't even know why. 2. The allure of the unattainable. Ever notice how we all go nuts for stuff we can't have? Limited edition sneakers drop, and you're refreshing the site like a maniac. VIP tickets sell out, and suddenly you'd kill to be there. That last slice of pizza at the party, you're eyeing it like it's gold. It's human nature. We value what's scarce. Women, they're wired the exact same way when it comes to attraction. If you're too available, texting back in 0.2 seconds like you've got nothing else going on, always free to hang out, practically drooling over her every move, she'll soak up the ego boost, sure, but she won't chase you. Why would she? You're already hers. Now, flip that. The guy who's a little elusive, a touch mysterious, maybe even hard to pin down, that's the one she can't stop thinking about. The one who keeps her up at night, wondering what he's up to. Here's the move. Don't be a ghost and vanish. That's just rude. But don't be her lapdog either. Have a life that's buzzing. Hit the gym, grind on your side hustle, hang with your boys. Let her wonder where you're at, when she'll see you next. Maybe you don't text back right away because you're out crushing it. Maybe you've got plans and can't drop everything for her. I had a buddy who used to cancel his poker nights every time this girl called. Guess what? She lost interest in 3 weeks flat. Then he started keeping his schedule, and suddenly she's the one asking him to hang out. Keep her guessing, and she'll be the one blowing up your phone, trust me. 3. The power of voice and vibe. Alright, fellas, this one's sneaky but huge. It's like a cheat code most guys sleep on. Studies back this up. Women lose their minds for a deep, steady voice. Think Morgan Freeman narrating your life, not Mickey Mouse squeaking through a cartoon. It's not some random quirk. It's evolution whispering confidence, testosterone. This guy's got it together. A deep voice hits her subconscious like a bass line she can't shake. But here's the kicker. It's not just your vocal cords doing the work. It's your whole presence. Walk into a room like you own it. Slow, deliberate steps. No fidgeting like you're nervous. Lock eyes like you mean it. Not darting around like a scared kid. Speak like every word's gold. Not rushing or mumbling through it. Weak presence kills it every time. Slouching like you're hiding. Eyes bouncing off the walls. Voice cracking or trailing off. That's a one-way ticket to friend zone or worse. Master this vibe, and you'll have her hooked before you even open your mouth. I saw this in action once. My cousin, total average Joe, but he walks into a bar like he's the damn owner. Deep voice, steady gaze, no rush. Girls were turning heads before he even ordered a drink. It's not about being loud, it's about being solid. Work on that, and you're golden. 4. The Walkaway Weapon. Want to trigger her deepest, gut-level fear? Walk away like you don't need her in your orbit. It's basic psychology. People lose their minds over losing something valuable. Most guys screw this up royally. When she pulls back, goes quiet, or starts acting flaky, they turn into detectives or beggars. Chasing her down, texting what's wrong, groveling to fix it. Huge mistake. That just screams, I'm desperate. I've got no options. Please don't leave me. Attraction? Dead on arrival. Flip the script. Show you've got options, self-respect, and zero attachment to her approval. Next time she plays games, disrespects you, or tests your limits, smile, shrug, and bounce. Cool. Catch you later. No hard feelings. She'll panic because a guy who can walk away clean is a guy she can't control, and that's a guy she needs to figure out. I knew a dude who dated this girl who'd always cancel last minute. One time, he just said, "All right, enjoy your night," and went radio silent. 2 days later, she's apologizing, begging to reschedule. Why? He showed he didn't need her validation. That's power. It's not about being a jerk. It's about knowing your worth. Walk away when it's warranted, and she'll value you 10 times more. 5. Mission-driven magnetism. Forget looks, forget cash. The real kryptonite that'll have her weak in the knees is purpose. A man with a mission, building a business from the ground up, crushing a personal goal like running a marathon, mastering something like guitar or coding, is a walking, talking magnet. Why? It screams focus, grit, independence, qualities women can't resist even if they tried. A guy who's got a fire in his gut, who's chasing something bigger than himself, radiates this energy that pulls her in. But here's where most dudes trip. If she becomes your mission, you're toast. Dropping everything the second she texts, rearranging your whole life just to keep her happy. That's not devotion. That's a death sentence for attraction. She doesn't want to be your whole world. She wants to step into a bigger one you're already building. Think about it. A guy who's glued to his phone waiting for her reply looks desperate. A guy who's too busy grinding to notice she hasn't texted yet, that's the one she's dying to get closer to. So, ask yourself, what's your mission? Maybe it's turning your side gig into a paycheck, hitting the gym to get shredded, or learning a skill that makes you proud. Find it, chase it with everything you've got, and watch her start chasing you. Purpose isn't just hot, it's irresistible. 6. The Vulnerability Tie Trope. Vulnerability is a tie trope. Lean too far one way, and you're a sob story spilling your guts. Too far the other, and you're a robot she can't connect with. Women crave that sweet spot. A guy who's real, raw, but still rock solid. Most guys mess this up thinking she wants you to cry on her shoulder or spill every insecurity like it's therapy hour. Nope, that's needy, and she'll bolt. Instead, share a struggle you've already crushed, or drop a deep thought on your terms. Like, yeah, I've had some dark days, Lost my job once, felt like a failure, but I clawed my way back. Boom, strength and depth in one shot. She feels special getting that peek into your soul, but you're still the man holding the reins. I had a friend who nailed this. He'd casually mention a tough breakup he'd powered through. No whining, just facts. His girl later said it made her trust him more than any smooth talk ever could. That's the trick, vulnerability with control. Don't dump your baggage or fish for pity. Show her you've got layers, but you're still a fortress. That combo, pure magic. 7. Passing her secret tests. Newsflash, fellas. Women test you all the time, and it's not because they're bored, it's instinct. She'll poke at your opinions to see if you'll bend, stir up a little drama to test your cool, act cold just to watch you squirm. It's not her being a pain, it's her subconscious filtering out the weak links. The guy who whines when she disagrees, argues like his life's on the line, or chases when she pulls back. He's toast. She's already mentally swiped left. But the guy who stays cool, smirks through the storm, and doesn't flinch, he's gold. She'll respect him like he's untouchable. Here's how you ace it. She throws a jab, maybe says your favorite team sucks. Laugh it off. Hey, they got heart, that's what counts. She goes quiet for a day. Don't blow up her phone. Let her come back when she's ready. My buddy got tested hard once. His girl snapped at him over nothing, and he just grinned, said, "You're cute when you're mad," and kept sipping his coffee. She melted in 10 seconds flat. Pass her tests, and she'll see you as the real deal. Because only a strong man doesn't crack. 8. Rejection-proof confidence. Rejection's a monster lurking in every guy's head. But the ones who win, they laugh in its face. Women love a man who shrugs off an O like it's nothing. A speck of dust on his shoulder. She shuts you down. Cool, your loss. Have a good one. Smile, walk away, keep your vibe sky high. It's not faking it. It's knowing your worth isn't tied to her opinion or anyone else's. Desperate guys crumble under rejection. They sulk, beg, double text like it's a lifeline. Confident guys, they thrive. They've got options, and one no doesn't dent their armor. I saw this play out at a bar once. My pal asked a girl to dance. She said no. He just nodded, said, "All right, enjoy your night," and grabbed beer with us. 5 minutes later, she's glancing over, clearly second-guessing. Why? He didn't let it shake him. Stop fearing the no. It's just a word. When you brush it off like it's nothing, she'll start fearing she's the one missing out. That's the turnaround you want. 9. The mystery factor. If she's got you all figured out, texts on lock like clockwork, feelings splashed out like a rom-com, next move is predictable as sunrise, you're done, my friend. Women obsess over the unpredictable, the guy who keeps her guessing. This isn't about playing games or being a jerk. It's about not being an open book she can read cover to cover in a week. Text back when you feel like it, not like it's your job. Share your world bit by bit. Drop a story about your weekend hike 3 days later, not a live play-by-play. Keep her curious, wondering what's behind the curtain. A little mystery keeps her imagination spinning. She's picturing what you're up to, who you're with, what makes you tick. I knew a guy who'd vanish into his woodworking hobby for hours. No texts, no updates. His girl would tease him about it, but she was hooked, always asking what he'd built next. Be the puzzle she can't solve, not the manual she's already memorized. That's how you keep her chasing. 10. Desire in check, power unleashed. Here's the ultimate trump card. Control your urges, and you control the whole damn game. Most guys are puppets to their desires, chasing every skirt, begging for attention, letting lust yank them around like a dog on a leash. The rare man who doesn't bend. He's untouchable, a king in her eyes. Choose who you pursue. Don't just pounce on anything that moves. Set standards. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Put your purpose over pleasure. Your goals, your grind, your mission come first. When you stop needing her approval, her touch, her anything, she starts needing you. Self-discipline isn't just hot, it's raw power. Think about it. The guy who can say no to a late-night booty call because he's got a 6 a.m. workout, that's the guy she's texting twice to lock down. I knew a dude who turned down a fling to finish a project. Word got around, and suddenly he's the one everyone's after. Master this, and you've mastered attraction. It's that simple. Attraction isn't magic, tricks, or some pickup artist scam. It's psychology and self-mastery. Plain and simple. Build strength that doesn't waver. Live with purpose that lights you up. Respect yourself like you're the prize. And women won't just notice you. They'll crave you like air. If this hit you in the gut, smash that subscribe button for more no BS wisdom at Wisdom and Grit. Drop a comment. What's your mission, your fire? Let's chop it up. Until next time, stay sharp, stay grounded, and never, ever chase